side. So it'll look like 0 equals 4x squared minus 6x minus 1. Then we notice here that the coefficient of the x squared is a 4. You always want it to be a 1 when completing the square. So we're going to divide everything by 4. That's 0 equals x squared minus, minus 3 halves x minus 1/4. Then we're going to continue there, and you're always going to move this side over to the other side of the equation, and then here's where you add your new variable, or new term, I should say. All right, so I moved the 1/4 over to the other side and added the new term. The new term is found by taking b, halving it, and then squaring it. So it would have looked like it's b divided by 2, and then the whole thing is squared is how you get it. So if you take, negative 3 halves and square it, that's how you get 9/16. All right, and the reason that negative 3 halves, it doesn't come out as a negative number, because when you square any negative number, it makes it positive. Now we're going to continue, and we're going to factor. Make sure you add these together, which is 13/16. Always find the common denominator to get your fractions to add together perfectly. And it factors into x minus 3/4 and x minus 3/4. So then it comes kind of to a square root problem. That's why if you're not going to do square roots, you might want to do practicing, because it's involved in complete the square. And then we're going to take 13/16. And then you have to square root. Leaves you with x minus 3/4 equals the square root of 13/16. And then you continue, and then it's x minus 3/4 equals square root of 13/4. Now 16 is a perfect square, but 13 is prime, so that's why it stays under the radical, and then 4 is underneath. X equals 3/4 plus or minus 13/4, and then you continue to add together. I hope you don't mind you in my video.
No.
3 plus or minus the square root of 13/4. You do that because you can simplify these together under one fraction, and then that's your final answer.